a strategic and hands-on problem solver, uniting stakeholders for mutual goals, turning chaos into order while championing worker rights for over 25 years. My name, Ruth, means friend, and I believe the best way to be a friend is to tell the truth, especially to those who don't want to hear the truth, but really need it. Torres means towers. So a lighthouse is a graphic for the person I strive to be. I am motivated by my ability to solve complex problems and bring opposing groups together to make positive impact to people's lives. I am third of 6 kids to my parents, Linda Sue, a white country girl from rural Kentucky. I lost her in 2022 to diabetic complications, and I miss her dearly. My father is Andres, a Black Puerto Rican, and both of my parents were from farming families. I embrace all of who I am, and I describe myself as being like café con leche, or coffee with creamer. So now you're not going to be able to drink coffee without thinking about me. My diverse background exposed me to racial and socioeconomic dynamics that lit a passion in me to foster honest, results-oriented conversations to address social justice issues and improve interracial relationships. I was raised in gang territories of Chicago and Miami, and I went from being in foster homes, eventually returned to my parents. I was a 10th grade high school dropout and second generation single mom. To become an HR leader, entrepreneur, business professor for 7 years, lecturer, author, and executive director for a nonprofit organization for at-risk youth. Here are me and all my children. I have 2 biological daughters, and I raised 3 more when their biological mothers died very young. Jermaine, Tanya, Kayla, this is me and my daughter Lara, and my son Calvert. I have lived in Dallas almost 15 years. In 2023, I became an empty nester and a new grandmother as well. I've lived in Dallas almost 15 years. I completed my bachelor's degree in business administration, simultaneously attending Dallas County Community College and Dallas Baptist University via a 14-mile bike ride. So I can tell you about that sometime. I earned my master's degree in international management from Florida International University in 2003. At the same time, shortly after gaining SPHR, which is Senior Professional Human Resources and Mediation certifications. My old man is my 18-year-old Maltese. He is a jealous beast that still lives up to his name, Chase Trouble. In 2016, I discovered government corruption that required me to shake off a generation of conditioning to accept that things as they've always been, and instead to fight for equity, justice, and due process rights promised by our Constitution. These experiences, as well as the murder of George Floyd and the January 6th insurrection and attack on our democracy, made me realize the need to try to make things better for all of our children and grandchildren. It's the motivation behind my commitment to serve District 5 in U.S. Congress. I am running for democracy, for a government that works for the people instead of against us. An example of my ability to gain bipartisan legislation was achieved in 2021 when I authored and got sponsors, multiple, both Republican and Democrat sponsors on House Bill 2315, House Bill 3212, and Senate Bill 1766. After 8-year-old Olivia was killed in a street racing incident in 2019. These laws were passed in 2021 to protect lives across Texas by reducing street racing. I've shared some photos here of my family as well as me with the community. Please share your questions with me online or come visit me at a meet and greet.